Hello and welcome to another episode. In this one I'm going to show you how to get the most out of one of the best things you can buy for your EV6 or Genesis or Ioniq 5. It's actually this Carlinkit Box, which I've covered before, and I've seen some negative reviews from Ioniq guy who didn't get on with it very well, but for me it's been absolutely fantastic. And as I say, I think it's the best thing you can get accessory wise. Anyway, I'll explain why. Last week I did my journeys picking up my stepdaughter, collecting her from Heathrow Airport, and I thought, wouldn't it be useful if I could see the Heathrow arrival times on the screen along with my maps, and also the new charge point thing that comes in the new software update in the Hyundai group cars. And I thought, could I do a three-way split screen for that? So could I have Google Maps as well as a Heathrow app and the charger split screen, so I could get up-to-date charging information on the Ioniq charger at Beaconsfield? So I figured out a way, and then people asked me, how did I do that? So the key to that is to get this Android box, which works via Carplay, and then install the apps that you want, and then make the split screen, and then turn on the split screen mode that's native to the car, so you can still see the split screen inside. So I'll just quickly go through that. Anyway, first things up. On this version of software, which is the previous one to the release version, which is it's T-box 138 Android 13 2023 0825, you can still set and save split screen modes as shortcuts. So that's very useful. So firstly, let's go through into settings, and then display settings, and then split app. So this allows you to set various fixed ratios of split screen, as long as the app's supported, of course. So I'll do a 7:3. I'll do Google Maps, wherever the hell Google Maps has gone, and then I'll do the Heathrow app. There it is. And then I press save and add to home screen, and so that's on the home screen as one of the many home screens saved as a shortcut. So if I go back to the home screen, if you then click on that shortcut you created, you'll have side by side Google Maps and the Heathrow app. But what if you wanted to go one better? Well, then you'd have to turn on the CarPlay split screen mode, so you can have the charger window in the corner, so you can have a three-way split then. So to do that, you've got to unplug the box, and then go to setup, phone connection, projection settings, CarPlay, and then use split screen and Apple CarPlay screen. And then you can plug the box back in, and it has to re-res itself, so it'll boot up and figure out it needs to change the resolution. So then you have to re-plug it again once it appears. Reading USB device. See, aspect's wrong, so it's going to figure it out. Yeah, restart to recalibrate. So plug it back in again, unplug it, replug it, and eventually that boots up. But I'm on the wrong screen. I want the charger screen, which is the one above. And I've got Ioniq in my favourite charger list of chargers. So if I go right, that's the current status, live status of Ioniq Beaconsfield. And as you can see, 0 of 6 available, occupied. And you've got how long it's been, the elapsed time between charges. So now looks like I've got to remake my shortcut on the desktop. So back to settings again. It seems to destroy them if you re-resolution, so that's a thing to watch out for. So display settings, split up, 73, Google Maps, Heathrow app, save, add to home screen. And there's the shortcut. And then it'll sort itself out and arrange the screen as you've set it. And there you go. I'm ready to go for Heathrow Terminal 3. And if I go into the Heathrow app, today's flights, and then find one that's not landed. Okay, one coming in from Los Angeles, I'll have that one. Add flight. Okay, so as you can see, it's extremely useful. You can, as you're driving, you can run a dual sat nav, so you can see the Google Maps, and you can also set the cars going. And then you can get a live update of the arrivals board in the Heathrow app, and then you've got a live chargers available at Ioniq Beaconsfield, and one's just become available. So if I was down there, I'd be jumping on that. Although there's probably a queue. Anyway, so you get the idea. It's very powerful to be able to put your own apps in and run free split screens. You can do this. You would never be able to do this on anything that Kia or Genesis or Hyundai would offer. So it's extremely powerful and useful. And the next thing I'll show you is how I set up my car scanner to monitor other things, and there's some configuration options on there. Right, I've got my car scanner OBD dongle plugged into my OBD port. And I've just created a split screen for Google Maps and car scanner. So this is another thing I use on long distances to keep an eye on various things. So Maps and car scanner, open that. And then I also leave the car split screen window open. So again, I've got a three-way split. Connect. Right, click on dashboard. Notice I've customized mine and changed the fonts to LCD retro style fonts and different colors. So I've also got it set to monitor my speed. So if it goes above 70, it puts an audible warning on the app, and you hear it going like a meh noise. And I use that for when just in case the car auto recognizes the speed cameras incorrectly. It's because sometimes it recognizes signs as 80 and there's no such speed limit, and the car speeds up and you're breaking the speed limit. So that's to help me fight against that. So to change anything on this, just double tap, I think. Yeah, double tap. So any of those, just double tap. And then you've got the various names and backgrounds and border colours, text size and colour, and the scale, and visual warnings and sound warnings. So if I go to text size and colour, that's what you've got. And use LCD font is what I've got turned on for my stuff in there. So if I click on back, it auto saves as you go back. Now if you look at the speed one, double tap, rear vehicle speed, in text size and colour I've got that modified so it fits this size of window, and then you can have visual warnings and sound warnings, or both. So when mine gets above 70, it plays the air horn, and that wakes me up and makes me pay attention. So, and then just back, and that's how you save it. Auto saves. So you can change the colour, the font, the size, and put various threshold warnings. So it's as easy as that. Anyway, I hope you find this useful. I'm sure if I was looking out for something like this, I would find it extremely useful. These boxes, 120, 140 quid if you get the right deal on the Carlink site on Amazon. I mean, it's double the price of a Motorola MA1, but I've got both, and I actually use both occasionally. When I want something simpler and I'm only going short distance, I use the MA1, but for long distances, this is extremely useful. Anyway, thank you for watching.